Come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Allow your body to relax and settle into this moment. Allow your mind to gently arrive into the framework of the body to heighten your power of self-observation. And finally, let your mind rest on the breath, that simple pace of inhalation and exhalation, which grounds the mind and tethers the conscious and subconscious mind into an experience of wholeness and deep presence. Be aware of the feeling of the touch of the breath as it moves in and out of the body, perhaps focusing in on a very small area of attention inside the nostrils and along the upper lip, around the rim of the nostrils and inside the nose. Your breath inevitably makes contact somewhere around this area as it moves in and out of the body. Bring your attention to this simple sensation so that the power of the conscious mind, the thinking mind, merges with the power of the subconscious mind, the feeling mind, and you can arrive into complete wholeness. If there are thoughts that seem to distract you, don't worry. Just observe that the mind has gone away and then return to the simple awareness of breath moving in, breath moving out. If there are distractions in your environment, sounds, or other discomforts, don't worry, just observe. Even that too begins to be a useful experience in meditation, so that you can sit with discomfort and make peace, not only with the good, but also with those things which we would prefer not to experience. The meditative mind is a mind of deep peace that is able to sit with both positive, negative, and neutral experiences without being disturbed. So whenever a thought arises, whenever a distraction arises, the mind seems to run away. Recognize that this too is part of the journey of meditation. Similarly, there may be pains and aches that arise in the body. Rather than run away from discomfort, the training of the true path of awakening is to grow the mind and heart so big so that it can encompass both pleasure and pain in the same sphere of awareness, in the same vibration of love and acceptance. There is great freedom that comes in sitting with your pain, in not reacting to discomfort, just being aware of what is. So as you bring your attention to the breath, be very conscious in not being attached to a blissful experience. Be very conscious in not pushing away a negative experience, and instead allow the mind to transcend pleasure and pain, moving into a field which is beyond. In the physical world, everything is temporary, ephemeral, arising and passing. Sooner or later, that which is painful will move away. Sooner or later, that which is pleasurable will pass. As long as you react, clinging to what you believe is pleasurable, pushing and fighting against what you believe is painful, the wheel of suffering continues. As you bring your attention to the breath, there is an opportunity to transcend, transcend, transcend. An object of awareness, deceptively simple, is a pathway and a doorway to the state of a truly free mind. Only by liberating the mind from the chains of attachment and aversion will you experience the vast state of truth, oneness, and love. So bring your attention continually back to the breath, and when a discomfort arises, perhaps if there is a pain in the body, your feet have fallen asleep, an itch has arisen, do not react. Recognize, I am not this body, which has arisen and will one day pass away, and then return to the breath. Make peace with your discomfort. If there is a strong emotion that has arisen, you feel animosity, negativity, fear, sadness, anger, or anything else which you feel you must react to, recognize, I am not my emotions. Like weather, what has arisen will one day be washed away by the tide. Return to the breath. Similarly, if there is discomfort that has arisen as a reaction to your environment, the temperature is not to your liking, the sounds are not to your liking, observe that too. Recognize, all that exists in the physical world is here, ephemeral, fleeting, will one day pass away. I am not my body. I am not my thoughts. I am not my emotions. I am not this environment which surrounds me. I am something beyond. Bring your attention to the breath. Allow the doorway, this simple doorway of the breath, to unite conscious and subconscious mind, and open a doorway to transcend pleasure and pain. There is great freedom in being strong enough to sit with all your pain. There is great freedom in not being bound to your pleasure. Arrive to this transcendent state of peace and experience the true nature of mind. As the mind expands, growing big enough to contain all that is, the individual mind, your mind, merges with the cosmic, divine, universal mind. Only by moving beyond reactivity to the physical world is it possible to experience a true blend of your energy with the universe. Now in the state of transcendence, allow yourself to feel oneness. I am one with all things. I am one with all beings. I am one within myself. Bring your attention to the heart space. Be aware of the infinite expansion inward and the infinite expansion outward, ascending and descending simultaneously, transcending to the infinite. Allow yourself to tune in to the true nature of mind, a vast field of love, a vibration of wholeness, oneness, and truth. As you rest in this heart-centered connection to all that is, recognize the worthiness of yourself and all beings to feel love and release into the field of love. Bring your attention back to your breath and body. And when you're ready, allow yourself a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, softly open the eyes, carrying that state of transcendent peace to every moment of your life.